Hello everyone, how's it going? It's a professional here. So as I told you guys, I would do a reaction to Red Dead Redemption 2 official trailer 3. This is the first time I'm seeing this trailer right now, so I hope that it's interesting. I think I read the description here a little earlier before. Let's see, America 1899. Okay, so that means the game takes place. Didn't Red Dead Redemption took place in 1910, I think it was 1910, and then the end of the game takes place in 1914. So 1910. So this is about 11 years before Red Dead Redemption 1. But we're gonna see. But I'm really curious what kind of guns they're gonna be, because some of the guns that were in Red Dead Redemption are not gonna be in this game, since it's 1899. Because in Red Dead Redemption you had a lot of World War I weapons. So I'm curious. I'm curious what kind of guns are going to be in this. We're not going to see the Springfield 1903. That's probably one of my favorite rifles. We're probably not going to get to see that in this game. Unfortunately, we might get to see the German Gewehr 98 though. I really hope that there's some kind of bolt action rifles in this game, because I really do like bolt action rifles. So let's enough of me talking. Let's take a look at this trailer. Let's see what's up in this trailer. Hopefully, it shows some of the crimes you can commit, like the bank robberies and the train robberies and stuff like that.
Listen to me. We don't want to kill any of you. But trust me, we will.
Is that Dutch?
Wake them up a little! This whole thing is pretty much done. We're more ghosts than people. You have got to keep faith. They will not crush us.
That's Dutch. The age of gunslingers and outlaws has almost passed into myth.
Good old Dutch. My best friend. You know how we met? A pair of hucksters trying to rob each other. Back in 78 or thereabouts.
You have to love yourself a fire. It's one of the blessings. Sure, we can have fire.
There's shows in this one now?
Of fire. But with that comes the knowledge of everything. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a robbery.
Sons of Dutch.
We're showing the robberies.
Makes us brothers. Sometimes brothers make mistakes.
You'll never change. I know that.
All of you venerate savagery. And you will die savagely.
Is that Edgar Ross? No, I don't think so. Is that John Marston?
Stay strong. Stay with me. You have to love yourself a fire.
October 26th. Let's hope that the game doesn't get delayed. I really hope the game doesn't get delayed again, because I wouldn't mind if it gets delayed one more time. I just really hope it comes out before Christmas. I just really don't want to wait until past Christmas to play this game. But I hope it comes out by Christmas. I hope it does not get delayed again. Again, I wouldn't mind if it gets delayed to make the game better, but I just hope it's there by Christmas time. I would really love to play it by then. But yeah, I mean, the game looks really interesting. I'm very curious. The game definitely looks promising. I'm just very curious about the multiplayer, because I hope that the multiplayer in Red Dead Redemption is kind of like GTA's multiplayer. Not exactly, but like where you could just keep replaying the game. You have new activities, different kinds of missions, and I really hope that there's a currency system, like an economy in the multiplayer, and I hope there's a good economy in the single player, because we all love single player games. I love single player as well. But when this game is gonna be we're gonna be playing this game for a long time. You complete the main story, you find all the Easter eggs, you do all the Stranger and Freaks missions, you do all the activities and stuff like that, but eventually, after like months of playing that, you're going to get to the point where you pretty much finished everything you could possibly do in the game. So I hope that the game does have a good multiplayer on top of the good single player, just so that there's something to do. Again, like I said, it doesn't have to be exactly like comparable to GTA. I hope it does its own thing, but I hope that there is a multiplayer element to the game where it's I hope that it is I hope that it has a lot of replayability. Also, I noticed that they are dual wielding in the trailers a lot. So apparently, dual wielding is going to be a feature, and that's I mean that's definitely a welcome change. That's cool. It's for a game, but in real life, dual wielding doesn't work. Anybody who's shot a pistol can tell you dual wielding doesn't work. You would not be able to hit anything. Maybe at really close range you would be able to, but you would not be able to hit the target you're aiming at. And I can't imagine like dual wielding with these like heavy caliber revolvers either. Like I can't imagine what that would be like with those guns. But again, it's a video game, so it's not meant to be completely realistic. But I'm just saying, like, I'm pretty sure that like anybody, like any kind of like gunslinger who's like a really good shot would not be dual wielding in this time period, just be using a single revolver. I'm also curious about the rifles. I'm curious what kind of rifles we're gonna have in this game, because since it's 1899, that's like around the time when bolt action rifles first started getting produced. You know, when that was the new thing, because you had lever action rifles then. But then they started going on to bolt action rifles, and I mean the reason that lever action rifles were never really adopted by militaries was because you would have to, if you were laying on the ground prone, you would have to get up in order to cycle the next round because it's lever action. But with a bolt action rifle, you could just stay on the ground and just keep cycling the next round. That's why, even though lever action rifles had a faster fire rate, that's why lever action rifles never really were mass produced into military service. Some militaries used them, like the Ottoman Empire, but they were not really mass produced into they weren't really mass used, I should say, by militaries at the time. But yeah, I'm curious what kind of guns we're gonna have. We're definitely gonna have a few shotguns, double-barreled shotgun. Definitely expect that gun. Expect a bunch of revolvers. I'm expecting, what kind of other pistols are we gonna have besides revolvers, though? I hope it's just not just revolvers. I hope there's a bunch of different other pistols. Some lever action rifles. I hope a few bolt action rifles, maybe a sniper rifle as well. Some kind of scoped rifle we're gonna have. Also, the game looked like it had some gore in it. If I'm wrong, it might be for only a cutscene. Might be only for a cutscene though. That's the thing. But I hope that the game is pretty violent. I hope it's more violent than GTA 5 at least. So I definitely welcome that change. It's showing the Wild West, showing the brutality of these gangs. So it will be pretty cool. I hope that you can do it. I hope that everything that you can do in single player, you can pretty much do in multiplayer. Like, imagine if you and your friends could, like, hold up a bank or, like, rob a train or something like that. And then, like, imagine if another team was, like, a bunch of lawmen or something like that, and they were trying to stop you, and you and your friends were trying to rob something and run away. That would be pretty cool, you know? It would be pretty awesome. But, last thing I'm gonna say about this, guys, is I'm gonna predict what's gonna happen in the storyline. If you don't want to listen to what I'm gonna predict, I guess don't watch the video at this point. But I predicted the Doomsday Heist. I pretty much predicted everything that would happen in that heist. I predicted that, spoilers for Doomsday Heist, I mean, nobody still completed it. I predicted that Clifford was going to lie to you about some major terrorist plot, and that it wasn't going to be the Russians, and that in reality you were going to get betrayed like halfway through the heist, and then at the end of the heist you were going to be trying to stop Clifford from launching missiles. I pretty much predicted everything that happened in the Doomsday Heist in the storyline. I'm going to try to do a similar prediction for Red Dead Redemption 2, and I'm going to go back to this video months later, and I'm going to see if I was right when I finished Red Dead Redemption 2. But also, make sure you guys let me know in the comments if you want me to do a walkthrough of this game. My prediction, personally, is I think that Morgan, the character that you're going to play as, I think that he's going to die near the end of the game, because if he's this big of an outlaw, and he doesn't make any appearance whatsoever with Red Dead Redemption, that means he's either in prison or he's dead. It's either one of the two. Because if he was this big of an outlaw, I don't see why he wouldn't be a target for Edgar Ross in Red Dead Redemption 1. So I'm pretty sure he's dead. How he dies, my best guess is I think John Marston kills him. That's what I think personally. I think it might be John Marston killing him, or he might die another way. But what I think, the game might do a similar thing in Red Dead Redemption 1, where it transitions over, and after Morgan dies, you might end up playing as young John Marston. That's what might happen. That's my prediction, at least. But we're gonna see if I'm right on that. I hope the character is interesting. He looks interesting, definitely. He looks kind of like a badass. I hope that I really hope he has a different personality than John Marston. I hope that he's because John Marston was really a neutral character, kind of. He wasn't good or bad. That's what made him interesting. But I hope that Morgan has that like utmost loyalty to the gang. Like he's extremely loyal to the gang. He does everything for the gang. I hope that's the kind of personality that he has, and I hope that he's like a hardened like outlaw. Like he's like hardened outlaw. Like he'll do whatever. He'll do whatever to make money and things like that. Like rob banks, so kill people, like kind of like that. Because we played as a neutral character as John, but I hope we get to play as like a really big bad outlaw this time. That'll be pretty interesting. And also, I'm wondering how this game is gonna do the more last thing, guys. I promise. I wonder how this game is gonna do the morality system, kind of, because Red Dead Redemption 1 had kind of a morality system in it where you could do good things as John or you could do bad things. And the thing is, that's gonna be really strange in this game because in Red Dead Redemption 1. You were not with the gang. The gang was all over the place, and you were trying to hunt them down. But also, you had like activities, different things coming up in the middle, and you could either help people, or you could betray people, you could kill people. You could rob things, you could do the right thing, you could stop the robbers, you could stop the outlaws, or you could help them. And I'm really curious how this game is going to have that system, because in this game you're going to be part of an outlaw gang. So is there going to be a morality system where you can do good things too? Because since if you're in an outlaw gang, like you're going to by default be committing crimes. So I wonder how that's going to work, if there is going to be any kind of morality system. But I guess we'll see. And also imagine if they bring duels into multiplayer. That would be cool. Like whoever draw first, that'd be kind of cool. But looking forward to this game. I'm looking really forward to the multiplayer trailer as well. I hope they release a multiplayer trailer as well. And I hope they bring back the gambling. So I hope you guys enjoyed my little reaction there. Let me know what you think of this game. Are you guys excited? Do you want me to do a walkthrough of this game? And I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.